The tax haven whisperer Amara Hayes was no stranger to exposing the uncomfortable truths. As an investigative journalist based in London, she'd uncovered scandals in pharmaceuticals, politics, and finance. But this story came to her anonymous encrypted email with just one line: "Start with the yacht in Monaco." Attached was a photo of a 400 million mega yacht docked in Port Hercules. The vessel belonged to an American billionaire tech tycoon, someone whose name often trended for philanthropy, innovation, and for paying almost no taxes. Amara felt her gut stir. This wasn't about evasion, it was about avoidance. Legal, yet ethically grey. And so she packed her bags. In Monaco, Amara met Leon, a financial analyst turned whistleblower. "They don't hide the money under beds," he said, sipping espresso at a seaside cafe. "They hide it in plain sight. Foundations, shell companies, trusts in the Cayman Islands. All legal, all engineered to dance through the gaps in international law." He pulled out a napkin and began drawing arrows between countries. Luxembourg, Ireland, Bermuda, Switzerland, Panama. This isn't tax fraud, it's tax gymnastics. The ultra-rich don't play the same game you and I do. They write their own rules. "But isn't this all documented?" Amara asked. "Sure," he shrugged. "If you know which 0 pages to read in which jurisdiction." Back in London, Amara interviewed a former tax attorney named May. Now teaching ethics at a university, May had built complex offshore structures for decades. Most people assume tax havens are secret, but that's the genius of it. These systems exist with government knowledge. Sometimes, governments encourage them because they attract wealth. Why would politicians allow it? Because they benefit too, May replied dryly. Campaigns need donations. Some retire to boards of these companies. It's a cozy circle. Any names? May simply said, "Start with the lobbying reports. Follow the shadows." Amara's next stop was Nairobi, Kenya. There, she met Peter, a local activist. His organization tracked how African nations lost billions each year to tax avoidance by multinational corporations. "We lose more in tax avoidance than we receive in aid," Peter said. "It's legal robbery. And because it's legal, no one calls it what it is." He showed her charts. Coffee harvested in Kenya, sold through a shell company in the Netherlands, taxed in Ireland, profits kept in Bermuda. The Kenyan farmer gets cents. The billion-dollar company pays almost nothing to us. Amara's heart sank. This wasn't just about rich people getting richer, it was about poor nations getting poorer. In New York, Amara attended a gala hosted by the billionaire she had originally been tipped off about. The event raised millions for clean water. Cameras flashed. Celebrities smiled. But behind the scenes, she spoke with the foundation's accountant, who revealed the twist. "Most of the money donated is invested back into the billionaire's own companies," he said. "The charity owns shares, it gets tax breaks. But ultimately, it all stays in the family. It's generosity that pays for itself." Amara scribbled in her notebook, "A tax haven with a halo." Amara compiled her research into a bombshell report, The Tax Haven Whisperer. It revealed how global elites legally moved money to avoid taxes, money that could have paid for schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. The article went viral. Some readers were outraged. Others said, "That's just smart business." Politicians promised reforms. A few banks called for meetings with Amara, but most quietly moved on. Still, she had done what she set out to do. She made the whisper loud. Moral of the story: tax justice isn't just about numbers, it's about fairness. When systems are designed to favor the few, it's the many who pay the price. Follow for more True to Life.